Hey y'all, I'm back. It's been a while. I know I look a bit different. Hair's grown. I'm in a different place right now. No, I'm not sitting in Singapore like I was in my last set of vlogs. In fact, I am actually in London, over in the UK right now. I can't believe it, but I'm here studying at City University in their journalism department. UNC and City started an exchange recently, and I am one of the first students to go on this exchange, so I'm really, really happy about that. Proud to say I was one of the first to go. Not the first, because someone went last semester, but in the second group, so it's nice to be able to say that. Got here this morning. It was a nice flight, about 7 hours. It was direct from Raleigh to London. It's nice to see that Raleigh is moving on up in the sense of having an actual international flight, considering that RDU is an international airport. So I got here around 6, 7, I think, local time. Kind of rough maneuvering through the airport for a whole bunch of luggage and stuff like that. But I made it. I made it. I made it on my own. Made it here in a taxi. And actually, my taxi driver was really funny. He was telling me he was really talking junk to me, to be quite honest. I remember him telling me my American accent cut like a razor blade and how I shouldn't trust any taxi drivers, him except him. But he gave me a lot of good advice on London, and the one thing he did say was, watch your money. If he said nothing else during that taxi ride, he said, watch your money. And I'm seeing exactly how true that is. I mean, I knew London is an expensive city, but today I found myself buying a sandwich and a bottle of water for £4 and like 55 pence, which I think is close to, if not above, $6. And I thought that's a lot of money for what I got. And I know, as I said, London is an expensive city, and the pound to dollar ratio really does not work in the favor of an American. So I'm really seeing exactly how expensive this place is. Gorgeous place, gorgeous place. Nice old buildings. It's teeming with activity. People are around and doing things. It's just expensive, so it's going to be interesting to see how all of this plays out financially. But I'm glad to be here. I moved in today with my apartment mates. There are 6 of us in the apartment, myself included. Really nice guys, really nice guys. And glad to be here. And it's an old apartment. I have to take pictures and post them on Facebook. I'm sitting in kind of between the kitchen and the living room now. I would turn the computer, but it's kind of messy. But kitchen's to my left, living room's to my right, and there are a couple of bedrooms and a couple of bathrooms out that door back there. But nice, beautiful high ceilings. And also, I'm really glad to be here. I'm in a really good place. What's next? I wrote some things down to talk about. Yeah, as I said, London is a beautiful place. I ended up doing a little bit of random roaming today. When I got in, they told me that my spot in the apartment was not ready. I don't think they realized that the apartment was already checked in by the people I'm staying with, because they're here on a different program. So it's just a matter of me getting my keys, but I don't think the guy realized that. So he told me that my flat was not ready. So I left and went walking around, and it's truly different than coming from North Carolina. I mean, as I knew it would be, but it's one thing to say it and it's another thing to experience it. And I was walking around, and there were just people everywhere, just walking, and cars everywhere. And I just did some random walking around. I passed church, hotel, the British Medical Association, for whatever that's worth. At the end of my walk, I ended up running into the British Library. I think it was closed, and even if it wasn't closed, I couldn't find the entrance, and I didn't want to walk around looking like an easy target. So I turned around and came back. But as I said, did a little bit of walking around. From what I see, I mean, granted, I only saw about 10 blocks of a ginormous metropolis. But from what I saw, it was absolutely beautiful, and I'm really, really glad to be here. I know there'll be some challenges along the way, living situation things, because I know we live with 6 people, things happen. You have different people coming from different mindsets, different places, things like that. So, I mean, things are going to happen. And, of course, my class is taking them under a different system, a system that favors more self-instruction rather than professors teaching. I know that has potential to be a challenge, but I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I'm glad to be here. Jet lag is kind of setting in. You might be able to look in my eyes and see that they're kind of droopy. But this jet lag is no joke, and London is about 5 hours ahead. It is 5 hours, not about. It is 5 hours ahead of North Carolina. So, yeah, so this jet lag is setting in, so I'm not going to stay and talk long considering I don't have anything else to talk about anyway. But I just wanted to let you know that I am here, and please follow me, keep watching to see what goes on and all that stuff. So, in the meantime, keep praying for me, and I'll be praying for you. Talk to you.